Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're looking at, well, a really big challenge for school leaders in 2025. How do you actually manage everything in modern education? Personalized learning, student well-being, all that, without getting completely bogged down in admin. We think a big part of the answer is understanding how school management software is changing. It's really becoming like the digital backbone for efficient, data-driven, and importantly, inclusive schools.
That's spot on. And, keeping up with these trends, it isn't just nice to have anymore. It's pretty essential for running any school today. Doesn't matter if you're a private K-12, a startup micro school, or even scaling a hybrid model. Understanding this stuff is key to staying agile.
Okay, so our mission for this deep dive is to unpack the really key trends transforming school management. We want to explore how these trends help administrators and ultimately benefit the whole school community. These are the tools that really set modern leaders up for success.
Absolutely. And these trends, they really define where school management software is headed. First up, there's AI-powered personalization. Now, AI here isn't just tailoring lessons in a basic way. It's actually spotting learning patterns, sometimes things even seasoned teachers might miss. This means you can get ahead of problems. Like, imagine AI flagging that a student's struggling with a core math concept before they bomb a test.
Right, so you can step in earlier with targeted support.
Exactly. It stops that kind of academic snowball effect. We're seeing tools like Dreambox and Century Tech already doing this kind of really adaptive learning.
That sounds powerful for identifying needs, but practically speaking, how does a teacher manage, say, 25 kids on different AI-driven paths? Is that realistic?
That's a fair point, but the systems are designed to help. They automate a lot of the initial diagnosis and recommendations, so it frees up the teacher to focus more on the human side, the deeper teaching. There's always a learning curve with new tech, sure, but the payoff in student progress is usually huge.
Okay, that makes sense. What else are we seeing?
Well, next is the big move to cloud-based platforms. And it's not just about saving on IT costs, though that's part of it. Think about a growing micro school. Being cloud-based means they can add hundreds of students without buying servers or hiring tons of IT staff. It changes their whole financial model.
So it's about flexibility and scalability, especially for smaller or growing schools. Makes high-end tools more accessible.
Precisely. Plus resilience, disaster recovery, all that. Then there are integrated communication ecosystems. Having communication tools built right into the SMS platform, it smooths out everything, parent-teacher chats, school-wide announcements.
Definitely better than relying on paper notices.
It creates real transparency and keeps everyone, parents, teachers, students, genuinely connected and engaged.
That connectivity must be a huge relief for busy families.
It really is. And underpinning a lot of this is advanced data analytics. Modern dashboards give administrators incredibly deep insights. Attendance, performance, behavior patterns, even tracking teacher effectiveness. It allows for quick evidence-based decisions.
Data-driven decisions sound great, but isn't there a risk of information overload for principals?
That's a concern, yeah. But good dashboards are designed to be intuitive. They use visualizations, customizable reports. They highlight the actionable insights. The goal isn't just raw data, it's intelligence you can actually use to make strategic changes.
Okay, and the last tech trend.
Mobile-first accessibility. It's pretty obvious, but crucial. Everyone uses smartphones. So SMS platforms need to be mobile native, ensuring everyone can access information and connect easily wherever they are.
So with all this tech infrastructure, how does it change things on the ground, like in the classroom itself?
That's where it gets really interesting. These systems are fundamental for effective classroom management. They help minimize disruptions, boost engagement, and foster what we call psychological safety. This means teachers can spend more energy teaching and less on, managing behavior issues.
And that ties into a bigger philosophical shift too, doesn't it? Away from just control and compliance.
Exactly. The focus now is much more on student agency, building strong relationships, and being truly inclusive. You see it in things like trauma-informed practices, understanding how past experiences affect students, or restorative justice, which is about repairing harm rather than just punishment. It's about building trust.
And there are tools emerging that support this new approach.
Definitely. Tools like EdCafe AI for content creation, ClassPoint for making lessons interactive, or ClassDojo for building that community feel. They help turn classrooms into more collaborative, data-aware spaces. And even popular apps like Seesaw, Remind, Google Classroom, they blend ease of use with real educational value, supporting that consistency and personalization.
Okay, so for an administrator listening, what's the takeaway? What should they be doing right now?
Well, a few key things. Regularly look at your current SMS. Is it still fit for purpose? Invest in training your staff on these newer tools and approaches. And crucially, make sure any software you choose actually aligns with your school's specific educational philosophy and your community's needs. It's not one size fits all.
Right. It's about finding the right fit. So wrapping up, these tools, these changing philosophies, they're not just passing trends. This really is the future of education. It promises better engagement, smoother operations, and ultimately better outcomes, but only if administrators are ready to adapt.
Absolutely. So maybe a final thought for you listening. Considering everything we've discussed, think about your school. What specific area, maybe in operations or maybe in the student experience, could be truly transformed if you intentionally embrace just one of these key trends or shifts we talked about today?